Hey YouTube, it's Adam from RC Action Australia here. Just testing out a new camera tripod, so let me know what you think, guys. Just obviously different filming perspective. So today's video, we're going to look at some of the cars that I've recently just sort of upgraded to some slightly newer electronics and radio gear. So basically got a TB01, we've got the Fire Dragon and a Falcon. So I just wanted to run you through obviously some newer radio gear, some battery sort of things that I've been trialling, obviously upgrading the old AM FM receivers to some newer digital things. Good success with the Fly Sky radio. You can put 10 cars onto that. And just generally looking at getting rid of some of the 3 steps out of these cars and moving to either some older sort of Tamiya like the TEU 101s and a Hobbywing 1060. They're both very cheap, inexpensive upgrades. Obviously looking at motors, just upgrading to say a torque tune or a sport tune. Basically I've upgraded a few other cars, so I've got some leftover parts that I was able to put into some of these other cars just to bring them up to a little bit more modern spec. So we'll get on, we'll have a look at what we've got in each car, guys. Okay guys, so if we look at the German Rally Edition TB01 here, we've done a few little upgrades. So we have basically pulled some parts out of some other cars that I have had. So we've got a torque tune motor there, we've got the digital Fly Sky radio setup, and as you will see there I've got a number 9. So the advantage of the Fly Sky radio that I have purchased is you can have 10 models on this car, and the little receivers, these ones here, you can buy them for quite cheap, about $10 each. So you can basically have 10 cars running off your receiver here. So this car obviously used to have a 3-step speedo in it, and we've just put a TEU 101BK Tamiya manual electric speed controller in there, sorry. We've paired it up with a new torque tune motor, and I said that car goes quite nice. So as I said, very inexpensive, just a few little modern upgrades there. And if we do look at some of these upgrades, guys, we can see that as I said, your Fly Sky is about 1/4 of the size. So you can imagine that in some chassis where space is a premium, you obviously can fit more in the cars and make them a lot neater and tidier. So 2 other cars that I'd been working on recently, guys, and doing some modernisation is the Falcon. So as you can see, this one here has the old 3-step, older crystal radio gear in it, whereas sort of making and trying to make more of a running vehicle, I've converted this one again, the Fly Sky receiver, an old tuned 21 turn motor that I had, and basically just to as ease of running, and obviously a little bit of weight saving as well, I guess, with less radio gear in there, guys. So that's definitely a pretty low cost upgrade to a Falcon, and obviously basically reliability and a little bit more speed and over the factory 3-step setup. So another inexpensive way you can upgrade some older cars too, guys, is if we look at what I've done with the Fire Dragon here. So we've got a Hobbywing 1060, and again we've got our Fly Sky receiver. If we just show you that Hobbywing a little bit better there, so obviously you can see it's got Lipo and nickel metal hydride options on it. Now, for those people that want to go into some brushless, basically this will give you the capabilities of running 2 and 3S and also running down to a 12 turn size motor. So as I said, that's a very cheap and cost effective upgrade for anyone that just wants a little bit more speed and wants the ability to run lipos on their car. So as you can see there, guys, we've been working on a few sort of rally slash on-road and some off-road vehicles here. I hope that's sort of given everybody a little bit of insight into switching from old 3 steps into some sort of cost-effective radio gear and speed controllers. Obviously, they offer a little bit more speed, a little bit more reliability, and a little bit more response over the old sort of systems, and obviously upgrading to a cost-effective speed receiver and radio gear with the ability of having 10 cars stored on the one is obviously a lot easier. If you're going to take a few cars out, you can most certainly only need really the one remote. So the last thing too, guys, is batteries. A lot of people talk about lipos and not wanting to get lipos because of concerns they may have over the stability of the cells. Obviously, once I sort of went to lipos, I have never really gone back to the nickel metal hydrides. Obviously weight, they're about a third of the weight, and you get a little bit more extra power and extra punch out of the Lipo battery. So, hope you enjoyed the video today, guys. Give me a thumbs up, hit like, hit subscribe. Let me know what you think of the new sort of camera setup that we're using from different angles. All your comments, subscribes, it's all very much appreciated. So, until next time, thank you.